a look that I did for the holidays. I hope that you guys like it. Let me know down below what you guys would like to see more of. And I hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And keep on watching. Start off by getting these lips super moisturized. And I just use Vaseline because that's what I grew up on. And it's just the regular kind. Petroleum, baby petroleum jelly. And literally, I use this all over my skin. I feel like dry lips doing videos, right guys? Okay, so now we're gonna move into eyebrows. So I'm just gonna start off by brushing out my brows because they just look wild, even though I just got them done. But that is the point of makeup. We're gonna make it work. So after doing that, I'm going to take my BH Studio Pro palette, and I will be using the creamy dark brown color that is at the bottom. I've had this palette for a while now, so excuse the condition. So first I'm just going to dip it in with this angled densed brush, and I'm going to start off by, let me just zoom you guys in a little bit more. Okay, so I'm probably going to start off with this brow. You guys can see. Okay, so I'm going to just start off with my arch and drag it along, and then make the ending like really thin. So that's how I start my brows off. Then I just give little ticks to fill in little blank spaces, because like I think the point of brows is not really to shade it in, but just to like, for me personally, like just to fill in the spots that like need to be filled in. So I'm just gonna do that to the bottom as well. And I'm just gonna take it along the bottom. I start like in the middle. I don't really go to the beginning because I feel like when you go to the beginning, it kind of makes your brows look really harsh. So I start off like a little bit after the beginning, not really even in the middle. Excuse what I'm saying. And then I just connect it to the other end, the other thin end that I made before, and then I just do little ticks just to, as I said before, just fill in the blank spots that I have here. And I'm just going to keep doing that. Not really filling it in, if you guys know what I mean. Then I'm just gonna continue doing little streaks. So for the beginning of my brows, I just take my brush and I don't really dip it back into the product, but like I just use what I have here and kind of just give little ticks. Sometimes if I want like a little bit more definition, I will dip, because like right now I feel like I need a little bit more definition in the front. And just do little ticks, kind of representing like missing hairs that should be there. Concealer brush, and I'm just going to be using Fawn to highlight underneath. So I'm just gonna do one side and then I'll come right back when the other side is finished and show you guys, because I really don't want to make, like, makeup tutorials can be very lengthy, and I personally just, I don't want to bore you guys. So yeah, we just like to get straight to the point, right? So I'm gonna take my Fawn concealer and I'm going to, can you guys see? Oh my gosh, I have to keep making sure that I'm in frame. So I'm gonna start, I usually start from the beginning of my brows, and I just go straight along underneath the part that I shaded, and I try to just do it in one stroke if I can, and then I bring the concealer down, because I don't like that look of having that, I don't know, I guess it would be like a shadow type of concealer line. I don't like that look, so I just bring that down and I blend it out. I'm even still gonna, like, listen, blending is your best friend. Like, I blend everything out. I don't like harsh looking stuff. I'm just gonna grab a blending brush, because my other one is dirty. I have to wash my brushes. Ladies, make sure that you wash your brushes too. That's like super important. That is not okay. Okay, so I'll just use this for now. It's just a regular brush. a little dense, and I just blend it out because, as I said before, like I don't like that harsh look. So just blend, blend, blend. Try to get as close to that line as possible without messing up the filled in part that you did with your brows. Does that make sense? Yeah, okay. You guys get what I mean. I'm better at doing it than like explaining, but yeah. Okay, so that's that. And then for my other brow, for my top of my brows, I don't use Fawn. I use Chestnut, LA Pro Girl Concealer. And for some reason, I don't know, like me personally, I just take the actual application bottle, and it's just easier for me to just draw it on. Now, the reason that I use two concealers is because I feel like this one, the darker one, so Fawn matches more with my skin complexion, whereas, no, Chestnut matches more with my skin complexion, whereas Fawn is more of a highlight effect. So I like the highlight effect at the top of my, at the bottom of, girl, get it together. I like the highlighted effect at the bottom of my brows, and I like the natural, ooh, too much, girl, you're wasting product. I like, I don't want to waste that. Well, I probably just use it for my other brow, just put it on my hand. The ration, makeup is expensive, guys. So yeah, what was I saying? I don't remember, but yeah, so you guys can just watch what I'm doing here. And then just blend that out as well. Okay, so I'm going to be taking my Box of Crayons palette, and I'm going to be using the color, I'm going to actually take the color brown this time, because brown is a little bit more deep, and I'm going to be using that. In my crease as my transition color. And I'm just really just blending it back and forth, not dipping back into my product, because I don't want this to be too harsh. And then I kind of just bring it into the corners and like a circular motion. And then I kind of turn I kind of turn my brush the other way so that it's fluffy and it's not as dense, and it kind of actually gets that blending effect. We're gonna go into the color blue. And for the blue, I'm gonna use my fingers. Sometimes your fingers are like your best friend. I'm just gonna use this. I'm trying to make sure that it's very vibrant and thick. There you go. See? Fingers are your best friend. And I'm literally just applying this to my lid. I'm not going above my lid, if you guys can see. I'm applying it to my lid, and I'm not even bringing it all the way to the corner, because I really just want this effect to be in the outer corner of my eyes. Just dip back into that blue with the blending brush. Something light and fluffy, nothing too dense, because I really don't want harsh color. The more dense, the more color you will get. And I'm just going to blend out any harsh lines that are in this corner over here. And I'm kind of bringing it downwards. I'm not trying to bring it upwards. I'm kind of trying to bring it downwards. Taking the color, I'm just going to wipe this off. Have you ever like did your makeup and then touch somewhere on your face, and then after your makeup is done you realize, damn, like I have blue on my cheek, or like liquid like liner or something? I hate that, so I always make sure I wipe off. Okay, so now I'm going to use that brush that I did not like before, so the more dense brush. And I'm actually gonna bring this down. And then I'm gonna take that same brush. I'm not gonna use any product, I don't think. I'm just going to smoke this out a little bit more. So this gold color, and I'm gonna be putting that, or actually no, we're not gonna take gold, girl, we're gonna take white. Why would you take gold? No, actually we're gonna take gold. I'm just going to apply that to my inner corner here. Like so. And you kind of just want to dab it in, because when you brush the product, you're actually brushing the product away. Now I'm going to be taking my NYX Gel Liner Smudger. Looks like that. Perfect. That is what I wanted to do. Why didn't I just stick with what I knew? Like, what is wrong with me? Sometimes that's life. That's what happens sometimes. Okay, hey guys, so I'm back. Okay, so my other eye is done. I did my liner already because I have trouble doing that on camera. But actually, I'm just gonna fill in. I see something that needs to be fixed. So for my liner, all I used was the Voluminous L'Oreal Paris. So it looks like this. And it's supposed to give you like that wing type of look. I'm just gonna go over it a little bit with a darker one. I guess I use that as my base. Because doing liner on camera is so hard for me. So basically I just start off very thin and then I drag it. I try not to use strokes because I really want it to come out like super clean. Okay, so I really just went back in over it with my Fenty Beauty. If you guys hear anything in the background, it's because I'm in a basement, so I'm not sure. Maybe that's the noise. I'm not sure if the camera's gonna pick it up, but if you do, I apologize. So that's already tacky, so I'm just gonna apply that, and I'll probably zoom in for you guys to see. Oh, I forgot. So I just take mascara and curl the little piece of lashes that I have left. Then I add my lash. And I just put it as close to my lash line as possible. Just like that. Make sure that when you're adding your lashes, guys, that you put like a lot of glue on the corners especially, so that they stick. And you're not going out for Christmas, holidays, and having to worry about asking someone if they have lash glue on them or taking your lashes off, because that's not cute. Okay, so now I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone with the same Fenty Beauty. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm gonna use a fluffy brush for this. I'm just gonna dip into it and apply that to my brow bone. You guys see what I'm doing? Very good. Okay, so now for face, I'm just gonna take some, did I prime my face? Oh no, okay, so I'm gonna take this MAC Gold Light glowy thing. It kind of makes your skin look dewy, and I like how it looks, so I'm just gonna apply that to my face. Because, you know, in wintertime you could look a little dry, a little washed out. I like to keep that glow, whatever glow that I have. And I'm just going to take my foundation brush and I'm just gonna buff that in. Little piece of forehead, so I have to literally be careful not to wipe off my eyebrows and not to get it in my hair. Comment down below if you have that struggle too, because it's so annoying. Oh, I hate it so much. What am I gonna do? And this brush is super thick. If it's on my hair tie, I really don't care, but if it's in your edges, that's not cute. I'm just going to be taking the color Fawn, the regular. I don't really bring it all the way out to the edge because when I'm blending it in with my Beauty Blender, it will get there. I'm not trying to have a crooked nose. Okay, whatever. It's probably not. Is that even straight out? Okay. So I'm gonna take my Beauty Blender. It's already damp. I have to use my Real Techniques Beauty Blender today because my other Beauty Blender is dirty. But I'd rather use this than to use a dirty Beauty Blender because that's not cute. And I just stipple, 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 get as close as possible. And then I bring it out. And then you just go all over. I feel like people make the ugliest faces when they're doing their makeup. But it's okay because we're gonna slay in the end. That's all that matters, right? We're gonna slay in the end. Okay, so now I'm taking my black opal setting powder in the color medium, which is number 3. And I'm just going to apply that over the highlighted areas. Sure you get bags after those exams, sis. And as I said, I don't like to bake, so I just press that powder in. I'm going to be taking my Ruby Kisses mineral powder to contour in the color Ebony. I'm just gonna take a brush here. I should use this. Yeah, I'll use this one. I'm just gonna dip that in there and go like so. And then blend that bad boy out because that is not cute. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. And I bring it down to my jawbone as well. That already. I'm gonna go back into my setting powder. And just make that line with my setting powder. And do the same to the other side. In the color Maui Nights, I think that's how it's pronounced, and it's really pretty. I feel like this just gives me warmth to my face. I'm just going to be applying that to my cheekbones. Like I said, if you want to get more color, use stipple. If you want to rub it away and blend it in, you rub this way. I do both. I kind of do everything. And like this just brings warmth to my face so that it's not so bland. It's kind of like adding seasoning to your food. Okay, so I'm back. I've changed my attire. Put a little blazer on, you know. Okay, so yeah, basically my memory card got full, so I'm just gonna go in now and finish the look. So I'm gonna just my waterline with just an eye pencil, and then I actually want to go in and smoke out the bottom of my eyes. So let me just zoom in for you guys. Just level it up enough. Maybe I can duck down. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with the same brush that I had before. And I'm gonna go right back into the blue, that dark blue color, this one. And I'm just going to smoke out the bottom. So not really going into where my eye is, but like on the outer corner. I'm just smoking it out. Make sure it's all in the corners. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my Artist Pro palette, bronzer palette, and I'm just gonna take the darkest shade, which is this one. Gotta pop your color. And I'm just going to go from the brown part of my eyeshadow and bring it down. And I kind of just do strokes. Use the Juvia's Place Royalty number 2. I just got this and I totally forgot about it. So it's a loose powder. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's like this. I'm just gonna take this brush here. I don't know if this is the brush that I should be using, but there are no rules to makeup, guys. Ooh, hello. Goodbye. Oh yes. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna pop back my collar because I feel like I'm gonna get makeup on me. I don't know if you guys can see all that residue, but this highlighter, this is bae for the holidays. I'm definitely not using the right brush, but I need to wash my brushes. I refuse to use dirty brushes on my face. So I'm just bringing that up, kind of making that C effect on my nose bridge. blend this part out. And I kind of go in a circular motion so that... Are you guys seeing this right now? Or are you blind? I cracked myself up. Oof. No, this thing is very, like, bomb. Like, I was gonna order Nerfetti? I'm definitely not using the right brush for this, but... Are you guys seeing the glow that I have going on right now? Let me just take some of that glow away, because too much glow is not good sometimes. And all you do to do that is you literally just take whatever you baked with. Well, what I do is I just take whatever I baked with and I like double bake. I hate that cameras don't do you any justice. It's so annoying. Okay, last but not least, I'm just gonna add some mascara to my bottom lash line. Usually I would put on bottom lashes. Comment down below if you guys want to see me do that. That's for like New Year's or something, like something glam, you know? But this type of look you could wear during the holidays. You could do anything. Okay, let me take this off before I get copywritten.